Rushed departure and family dynamics. The movie begins with a sense of urgency as Gray is being hurried by his mother, who is impatient with him. She mentions a monster under the bed, suggesting a playful yet slightly anxious relationship with her younger son. The drive to the airport is estimated at 36 minutes, potentially an hour with traffic, highlighting the time pressure. The mother repeatedly asks Gray to call and send photos daily, indicating her concern and affection. Zach is also present, and their mother reminds him not to pack for war. Another woman bids them farewell, stating they will be given to their brother. She instructs Zach to look after his younger brother and to answer his phone, emphasizing his responsibility. She hands them tickets and gives a stark warning to run if anything goes wrong, foreshadowing danger. Their father also says goodbye, expressing his disappointment about the cancelled farewell breakfast and stating that he already misses them. These interactions establish the family dynamic and the boys' impending trip to their aunt. Arrival at Isla Nublar and initial expectations. The boys arrive at Isla Nublar and are greeted by a recorded welcome message. They are informed that their aunt, Claire, expects them by 1 o'clock. They receive VIP passes from her, granting them immediate access to all attractions, suggesting Claire holds a significant position within the park. However, it becomes apparent that Claire is heavily involved in park operations and meetings with investors. Her assistant, Zara, is initially assigned to look after the boys. Claire is preoccupied with presenting the new hybrid dinosaur, Indominus Rex, to potential sponsors because the park's existing dinosaur attractions are losing their appeal, with children now viewing a Stegosaurus with the same lack of excitement as an elephant in a zoo. This highlights the park's constant need for novelty to maintain visitor interest and financial viability. The Indominus Rex, creation and security concerns. The Indominus Rex is described as a knockout and larger than a Tyrannosaurus Rex, measuring up to 17 meters. Importantly, it was designed, not bred from two existing species, indicating genetic modification. Claire is actively involved in securing sponsorship for this new attraction from companies like the Verizon Wireless. Discussions revolve around the security of the Indominus Rex enclosure. Owen Grady, a raptor handler, is asked by Mr. Misrani, who is seemingly in charge of the park, to assess the enclosure's safety. Owen expresses concerns about raising such a creature in isolation, pointing out that her only living friend is a crane that feeds her. It's revealed that the Indominus Rex is highly intelligent, having quickly figured out the food delivery system and attempting to break the glass of its enclosure. Furthermore, it has camouflage abilities derived from cuttlefish DNA and can change its body temperature due to the inclusion of tree frog DNA, making it undetectable by thermal sensors. Initially there were 2 Indominus Rex specimens, but one ate the other. Owen Grady and raptor handling. Owen Grady is shown to have a unique and seemingly effective method of interacting with a pack of velociraptors named Blue, Charlie, Echo, and Delta. He uses commands and positive reinforcement to manage them. Hoskins from InGen sees the potential of weaponizing the raptors, believing they can be reprogrammed for military applications. Owen strongly disagrees with this idea, emphasizing that these are wild animals and cautioning against encountering them in the field. He believes his relationship with the raptors is based on partnership and mutual respect, not control. Hoskins views them as potential killing machines created by nature 75 million years ago that can be exploited, arguing that drones are vulnerable and nature has already perfected warfare. The escape and initial aftermath. The Indominus Rex escapes its enclosure by scratching the wall to distract attention and simulating a breach. The staff attempts to track it using an implanted chip, but the Indominus Rex outsmarts them by removing the implant. Thermal scans fail to detect it. The escape is confirmed when personnel in the supposedly secure paddock are found to be in danger. The park initiates lockdown and attempts to contain the escaped dinosaur, but it proves to be highly elusive and deadly, killing security personnel. Claire is informed of the escape by Lowry, who monitors the park systems. The boys' independent exploration and danger. While Claire is dealing with the Indominus Rex situation, Gray and Zach, who were supposed to be with Zara, deviate from their plans. They end up in a gyrosphere, a state-of-the-art vehicle made of aluminized oxynitride glass capable of withstanding large-caliber bullets. They venture into a restricted area, putting themselves directly in the path of the escaped Indominus Rex. Zack shows a rebellious attitude, dismissing the rules and Claire's authority. Gray, on the other hand, seems more fascinated by the dinosaurs and the park's history, even owning a vintage Jurassic Park t-shirt from eBay. Their parents' impending divorce is hinted at through their conversation, suggesting a reason for their visit and their emotional state. Claire and Owen's alliance. Upon learning that her nephews are in danger, Claire seeks out Owen for help. Despite their previous romantic entanglement and differing philosophies regarding dinosaurs, they reluctantly team up to find the boys and deal with the escalating crisis. Claire initially struggles with the hands-on nature of the situation, highlighted by her inappropriate footwear for jungle terrain. Owen, a former Marine, takes a more pragmatic and assertive approach. Failed containment and the Raptor deployment plan. The park staff's initial attempts to recapture the Indominus Rex fail due to its intelligence and camouflage abilities. Hoskins seizes the opportunity to implement his plan to use the raptors to hunt the hybrid dinosaur, despite Owen's strong objections. He believes the raptors' pack-hunting instincts can be exploited. The raptors' turn. The raptors are released and successfully track the Indominus Rex. However, the situation takes a dangerous turn when the Indominus Rex communicates with the raptors, seemingly establishing dominance and turning them against the human handlers. This occurs because the Indominus Rex also has raptor DNA in its genetic makeup. Escalating chaos and evacuation. The park descends into chaos with dinosaurs roaming freely and attacking visitors and staff. An evacuation is ordered. Claire and Owen work together to locate Gray and Zack, who manage to survive an encounter with the Indominus Rex by jumping off a waterfall while inside the gyrosphere. They eventually find the boys at the park's western gates. Climax and shifting priorities. With Hoskins now in charge of security due to the death of Simon Misrani, the focus shifts to using the raptors to stop the Indominus Rex. However, the plan backfires. Owen tries to re-establish control over the raptors. Claire, witnessing the danger and the failure of conventional methods, makes a drastic decision. She orders the release of another dangerous dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Enclosure 9. This sets up a final confrontation between the Indominus Rex, the T-Rex, and the remaining raptor, Blue. The priority becomes survival and evacuating the island. Dr. Wu, the lead geneticist, is shown to be more concerned with the future of the company and the safety of his genetic creations, including embryos, than with the immediate crisis. The park faces potential bankruptcy. Resolution. Implied. The excerpts end with the characters heading towards the residential area and an evacuation point, the Eastern Pier. The fate of the Indominus Rex and the full resolution of the crisis are not explicitly stated in these excerpts, but the stage is set for a final, decisive encounter involving the released Tyrannosaurus Rex and the remaining raptors. The future of Jurassic World is highly uncertain.